Good morning. My name is Mrs. Parson, and for today's art lesson, we're going to be looking at a famous work of art by an artist who is a master of eye-catching pattern and metallic color. The painting is Tree of Life, and the artist's name is Gustav Klimt. Let's start with a quiet moment to look at the artwork. In your mind or out loud, describe what you see in the painting, and try your best to give only the facts. Pretend you're describing the artwork to a friend over the telephone. Did you notice all the different lines and shapes? What about the colors? One color really stands out. That's right, it's gold. Klimt's father was a gold engraver who taught him how to work with gold. Can you find any animals in the painting? Do you see the blackbird? What about the eyes? There are so many in this painting. Can you count them all? Klimt's paintings were often inspired by life's most important questions, and Tree of Life is no exception. The Tree of Life is filled with symbols of life and death. The numerous eyes symbolize the eyes of wisdom. The swirling tree branches represent life's journey, and the blackbird reminds us that everything has a beginning and an end. Let's learn a little bit more about the artist Gustav Klimt. So he was born in 1862 and died in 1918. He's from Austria, which is in Europe, and he is best known for his paintings. He did some on canvas, and then he also did some murals, which are large-scale paintings right onto a wall. The movement or style of art that he's most associated with is Art Nouveau, and Art Nouveau just means new art. So Klimt and his fellow artists from Vienna were tired of the realistic art that had been made for hundreds of years. They believed art was everywhere, and they wanted a change. They wanted to use brighter colors, they wanted to see swirling, flowing lines, and they decided to call their new art style Art Nouveau. So let's take a look and see where Tree of Life is located. So if you look at our map, here it is right here in Brussels, Belgium. And remember I told you it's actually a mural, so it's painted on the wall, and it's painted in a mansion in Brussels. And here is the outside of the mansion. And then you can see this interior shot right here, and there it is, Tree of Life, painted right onto the wall. The house is called the Palace Stadtluhe, and it was owned by a wealthy banker from Brussels. And he actually commissioned several artists to paint throughout the house. So let's go back to the painting. You'd see it right here. And let's talk about your art assignment for this week. So your art assignment is to draw something that symbolizes a meaningful part of your life. We talked about the different symbols in the Tree of Life. If you remember, we talked about the eyes on the tree, and those were to symbolize the eyes of wisdom. We talked about the swirling branches, and that was to symbolize life's journey. And we even talked about the blackbird right here that reminds us that everything has a beginning and an end. So I want to see what's meaningful to you in your life, and draw me a picture of it. So if you love animals, you might draw a little bunny. If you play sports, you might draw a baseball. If cooking is your thing, you might draw a plate of freshly baked cookies. I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with. Bye.